press briefing on the March 2019 inflation. I'm Lady Tuble of the Philippine Statistics Authority, and I will be your moderator for today. Before we begin, let me share that the briefing will be streamed live on Facebook and tweeted through PSA's official pages using #inflation. Let me now introduce you to the officials of the Philippine Statistics Authority. We have Assistant Secretary Josie Perez and OIC Deputy National Statistician Rosalinda Bautista. Joining them are OIC Assistant National Statistician Divina Gracia del Prado and Chief Elena Varona. To start, please welcome ASEC Josie Perez for the presentation of the March 2019 inflation.
Good morning, everyone. We are happy to welcome you to our PSA office here at Eton Centris Cyberpod 3. The Philippine Statistics Authority is pleased to report the inflation rate of the Philippines for the month of March 2019. The headline inflation at the national level continued to exhibit a slower pace of 3.2% in March 2019. This is the lowest inflation rate since January 2018. Inflation was higher at 3.8% in February 2019 and 4.2% in March 2018. Annual rates decelerated in the indices of 7 out of 11 commodity groups. These are food and non-alcoholic beverages, 3.4%, alcoholic beverages and tobacco, 10.8%, housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuels, 3.4%, furnishing, household equipment, and routine maintenance of the house, 3.4%, health, 3.9%, communication, 0.3%, and restaurant and miscellaneous goods and services, 3.7%. The annual rates of clothing and footwear and transport went up by 2.5% and 3.3% respectively. Inflation for recreation and culture remained at 3.1% in March 2019, while education continued to post a negative annual rate of 3.8%. The main drivers in the downtrend of inflation in March 2019 were food and non-alcoholic beverages and alcoholic beverages and tobacco. These are the commodity groups which recorded the biggest slowdowns in inflation rates in March 2019 compared with their annual rates in February 2019. For food and non-alcoholic beverages, the following items primarily contributed to the slowdown of inflation in March 2019. Rice, 1.4% from 2.9% in February 2019. Corn, negative 2.4% from negative 0.3%. Fish, 4.8% from 7.8%. Oils and fats, 3.8% from 4.1%. Fruits, 1.7% from 1.8%. Vegetables, 4% from 4.9%. And sugar, jam, honey, chocolate, and confectionery, 7.1% from 8%. For alcoholic beverages and tobacco with an annual increment of 13.6% also contributed to the downtrend of inflation in March 2019. Among the 11 major commodity groups, the top 3 contributors to the overall inflation were food and non-alcoholic beverages, 40.6%, housing, water, electricity, gas, and other fuels, 23.4%, and restaurant and miscellaneous goods and services, 14.5%. Similarly, annual inflation in NCR decelerated further